turning off and then turning back on after I went under them, and just crazy stuff started happening, and it kind of...
Brian Frangie.
I was going to say,
Brian
Frangie talking about that.
Yeah.
Had the phenomenon
That happens to
of
me on
walking
occasion.
under the lights. It used to happen to me when I was younger, before, right around the time that old hag was
When you were in
around.
your prime.
Yeah.
Oh.
That means that you're Magneto, I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure that's what that means. You know, we can all be Magneto.
You have some sort of there's electrical stuff going on inside of you.
Oh man, electronics fail with me all the time. I have so much difficulty with technology that the fact that this podcast has been working is clearly, you know, I was going to say, it's like, oh, well, good. This is blessed.
Yeah.
It's true.
Otherwise, it wouldn't be working.
It's true. That is true. I'm a Reiki master. And when I first got attuned, like, I would be walking around kitchens and stuff. I work in the food industry, and things would just start shutting off and sparking all the time. It was wild.
So weird, right?
So crazy. That's so nuts.
It really is. It's
Yeah,
like, it doesn't make sense. As soon as somebody else has it, like, oh, it works for you. Like, I'm not surprised anymore. It's just really annoying at times.
I like that, and you guys talked about it too, that haunted restaurants are a thing, especially for people who work in them. I worked at a big catering establishment in town, and they had a ghost there, and they had a picture of him hanging up in the kitchen too. Like, it was known, like it was like he was respected in there and seen. And yes, strange things did happen in that place. Like, I had to close it up a lot, and I got quite freaked out by it.
I love when a restaurant has their own ghost.
Yeah, when it's a good thing, and then you know, like they're like, oh, good, you're sticking around. It's kind of the like bars that have cats in them.
Yeah,
like,
well,
oh, good,
yeah.
you're the resident ghost. You're the
Like
resident.
Katie's bar had Charlie. He was their resident ghost.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness! I think that's the name of the little boy who was at the house that I just moved from. I have stories about that, but that's, you know, like I said.
And Charlie just sounds like you want to be friends with him. You haven't even met him. You don't even know who he is. He's just Charlie. You just want to be friends with that guy.
Nah, I just think
Oh
Charlie
yeah,
bit
like
my-
It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Exactly.
I think Charlie's fun.
I think Charlie bit my finger, and I'm like, yeah, get this annoying.
Oh man,
Done with
Russ.
that.
Oh, that hurt, Charlie.
Shut up, Charlie. Yeah, enough. We don't care about Charlie.
Oh,
I named my kitten Charlie because of the little. I just felt like, oh, this cat's named Charlie. Like, absolutely, I'm gonna name it in honor of this little boy or whatever. And then that kitten did bite my finger several times, so it was accurate.
Aw,
You deserve
Charlie
it.
the cat.
oh, Charlie.
Yeah, I did. I played with him. Of course, I deserved it. That's how it goes with cats. I love them. Anyways, I got a little bit off track. But
No, it's
yeah.
cool. We're big cat
Ain't
lovers
my
over here.
cat. There we go. Rob always ready to get Amelia on track. There you go.
All right. Well, cool. Well, thank you guys so much for coming on and sharing those stories. And real quick, you had an episode recently that I think our listeners would be super into, and that was Robert the Doll.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that's true. That one scared me a bit just because of the I had a small string of bad luck, or like near bad luck incidences, I guess. I lightly touched on it on the episode, but where I had nearly gotten into a car collision on the way to come here to do the episode back to my place. And then,
Yeah,
so
that's
because
true.
that was a topic, and like, yeah, I didn't realize there were certain aspects that I just like didn't quite remember. Like, I knew who Robert the Doll was, but little things I had forgotten that just even talking about, you had mentioned that, Russ, that, oh yeah, just even talking about him in an unfavorable light, you know,
It wasn't.
be enough.
We
To,
never.
I was like,
I thought we did
He's
it.
very well respected. He's up there now. He's up there with
I respect
Lucifer,
him.
Zozo, and Robert are like
oh yeah,
the three biggest ones you don't want to mess with. And I'm pretty
Yes,
sure
praise Lucifer.
he gets so much. He's got a lot of clout. That Robert the Doll.
Got a lot of merch.
He's got merch and he's got a lot of clout. And people do not want to mess with him. And I respect
No.
that.
Yes, they do. No, we proved they do. Everyone's Ozzy farted in
Didn't want
front
to
of
mess
him.
with him.
That other guy, YouTubers are just going, oh,
Wait,
there we go.
wait.
Yo, we're here to respect Robert the Doll. Do not play that, Robert.
Theodore, don't. Don't touch, of course.
Oh my
Don't
God.
touch Robert. Don't talk about Robert.
Well,
yeah.
see, we can't. Yeah, we're not supposed to talk about Robert
Yeah,
badly.
Amelia, why'd you have to bring him up?
Else can come to
Wait,
life.
it's a topic because we wanted to do it on our show. We'll figure I'll just do it here. So I have the Ouija board out that everyone said. Should we do the Ouija board
No.
over here?
No,
We're doing
man.
it here right now.
No.
Dude,
Nope.
Holding now. I'm taking questions.
No.
Oh
Nope.
my god, you can't do open
All right.
lines on a Ouija board. No.
Well,
Yeah.
we'll
And
save it.
we
for
don't
next,
we don't
we'll
do
save it for
demons.
next time. I'm putting it up. It's actually that.
I don't believe he actually had it out.
And it's that misspelled Ouija skull. I found a skull at at like a flea market place, but it had a Ouija board written on its forehead, but it was missing the Q and the R. It had 2 OPs, so no deal on that. No, of course not. I would not. I respect you guys, and I respect our listeners too, and I would not do that. But that's our other kind of spooky thing. Maybe the listeners like we did a George Norrie Ouija board experiment episode that was pretty remarkable.
Yeah. Yeah, spoiler alert.
Didn't happen.
Spoiler alert, he didn't use the Ouija board on the air. After talking about it for days and hours on end.
Which really, I mean, it was for the best. I mean, the only thing that I think was wrong about it was saying, like, oh, okay, we're going to do it, and then we have these experts here. Like, cool, you brought these people in, you know, you took up their time, like they were expecting a certain thing, and then you didn't do it. It's like, well, you just shouldn't have done it in the first place. It really isn't something to be messed with.
As a listener, Amelia, were you relieved that he didn't do it on the air?
Oh, I was so relieved. I was very, very relieved.
And Amelia, like I said, I've listened to you guys' show from the beginning. I would never come on yours. Of all the things, that was one of my favorite things about putting out that episode was that when we put that poll out that was like, do you want to use the Ouija board? And it was always Amelia with like an emoji like slapping his face like, come on. And people mentioned like,
I do not condone this.
so vocally. And to me, I was just like, oh, this is great. I was just one person who definitely doesn't want us to do it. She should get 5 votes probably. So I'm actually going to take her advice, but it will be fun to mess with her.
I mean, I feel like you did a good job trolling them right now. They probably got upset at you for bringing that up. But
No, not at all.
I'm like, Russ, you better not.
There's nothing here. Man, I've got the Unbelievers wand.
You didn't have
it was
it.
made by Donna. I hold pure positivity on this end. That's not happening.
That's true. That got you to win the Tournament of Aliens. I'll still remember that. That was the wand, right? That was the wand.
Yeah, not the Joshua P. Warren, of course.
Yeah, no, it was Donna's wand. Yeah,
Donna's the wand mama.
yeah. She's done
Donna,
such a good job.
a great member of our community, made a wand to pretty much to
It's an
better
exact replica
of Joshua P. Warren's wand. And for those who don't know Joshua P. Warren, he is a paranormal. I guess he calls himself some sort of a guru or something. I don't know what he calls himself, but he makes these wands that are supposed to give you what do they do? They give you good luck, right? They give you
it's like you just make a wish. You just ask for something.
A
and you
wishing
hold your
wand. Yeah,
but
you just...
Donna proved that you could just build the wand almost better by just going to Lowe's or Home Depot and spending about $15, and it's a much nicer one than the real one.
Yeah,
and
the real one,
instead of paying all that money, it wasn't even real quartz. She found out. So that's just so fraud-like to begin with, and then the amount he was selling it for. It's like that's the thing that gets me is when there are actual things out there as far as, you know, focusing your mind and your willpower and everything and bringing in like results and manifesting and whatnot. And then you have like, you know, these jerks out here who are just making a mockery of all of it, just trying to make a buck and making everybody look bad. You know, that's the stuff that I can't tolerate.
Yeah. So he gets we don't go easy on him when it comes to
no love. He gets the opposite.
We'll keep it 66-33 for Zach Baggins for you, Amelia.
Yeah.
What is
his take on that?
Well, we do have fun.
Did you snore?
Even though he does provoke, he does provoke. You know, ghosts.
When he provokes, we'll jump.
I don't appreciate.
Yeah, just don't go near Robert though.
Theodore, don't.
I'm sorry.
Has Zach Bagans ever? Have they ever done Robert the Doll? I don't recall.
That was him. That was Zach.
Oh, that was him right there. Oh, that was a theater dome. Oh my gosh,
yeah, that was Zach. Remember Zach? Zach had him at his place. Zach.
Yeah.
Zach interviewed Robert the Doll. So.
Right, but he didn't. Right, because he had him sit on his lap, but he didn't.
Yeah.
He was one of those who was like trying to disrespect him.
Can Robert sit on my lap? And he made it get real uncomfortable.
He made it really awkward.
Yeah,
we can't talk anything because I made Rob ask Robert permission in the beginning of our episode, so I was scared too. I thought I would go. I mean, I basically went in and we tried to make fun of the people that were doing those things, especially YouTubers. YouTubers, stop going and trying to prove something and going being mean to a doll and calling it names or whatever they were doing to poor Robert. Uncalled for.
It really was.
YouTubers just need to chill out in general.
Indeed.
Yes.
It's agreed. It's unanimous. YouTubers need to chill out. Have some respect.
The vote has been cast, and now they have the floor.
All right. Well, cool, guys. I mean, thank you so much for coming on and being a part of this. And
thank you so much.
Having the cool community you do and sharing ghost stories and being so cool to us as a new podcast. You guys have helped us out so much, and we can't thank you enough. And for making awesome shows and making my commute to and from work a lot more fun.
We're so happy to have you as a listener.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, really. It's great every time having you on. It's great that you guys have such an ghost people. So many people are afraid of ghosts, and so it's great that you guys kind of make it more accessible. Actually talking about it, like we talked about before. Share stories.
Yeah. And you listen to our show, so you know how annoying a lot of ghost people are. You guys are not. That's a big plus in this. You guys are beyond listenable. I'm talking very
down to earth. Yes.
If you're listening, if someone's listening to me say this, they know already. All right. You guys got a good show going. I'm serious. Stay at it. You guys are great.
Thank you.
And thank you for having us on.
Thank you. And so if people want to find you guys, where can they go to find you?
Oh, I mean, anywhere that podcasts are found. We have Spreaker is like one of I think that's where we mainly publish it. And then we're on, Stitcher, Apple, we're on Spotify. We are also like on YouTube. First, we don't know who goes and listens to these things on YouTube.
There's somebody that's watching like 1,000 hours, like 1,000 hours a month on YouTube. I don't know who's watching or listening to our show on YouTube, but you're a crazy person, and we love you. We love you.
Yeah, we love you, but you're also going to be missing a few episodes due to copyright infringements.
It's true.
The songs that we play, so you have the incomplete.
Yeah. They do catch us a lot on YouTube.
You can also find us directly on our website, unbelieverspodcast.com. It's sometimes not quite up to date, but it'll always be there. That's where you can find our usually weekly polls. Things have been a little bit off lately just because, we've got a lot going on, a lot of good, positive changes. So we didn't have an episode this week, but we posted a compilation of some of our Patreon bonus content all stitched together. So just if you go there, that's where there's a little bit more interaction too.
And honestly, when this comes out, probably an hour later, our new episode is out. It probably will be about the Bridgewater Triangle, which we talked about earlier. So this is
strange.
This is our we're out. Go catch us over there. We'll keep talking about it.
Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for having us on. This was
seriously,
a lot of fun.
This was a treat. It was good to get to to talk about this stuff some more. I love it.
It was great to have you guys on.
Yeah,
thanks for taking the time to do this.
Yeah, we'd love to have you guys on.
Yeah, we'd love that. We'll continue to cross-pollinate. We'll get you guys on one of our episodes.
Fabulous.
Yes,
we look forward to it.
All right.
Make y'all play a game against each other.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Get ready for that.
Okay.
Another game. No more games.
No more games,
I'm
please.
a serious guest. I have opinions. I'm not just
Yeah, let's just talk and hang out. And we want to, get a little more into. We just always want to hear more stories.
Yeah, and we have lots of them. One of the stories that I want to tell you right now, which is really interesting, is the fact that they just turned the lights off.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I'm sorry. We got to go make sure we're not getting locked in here right now. 1 second.
It goes, all right. Oh, wait, Beth, you got to do your stuff. Go flirt with that guy. Get the lights back.
Actually, Amelia just jumped out of her chair to go run down the hallway. All right, well, thank you so much, guys, for coming on. It was really a pleasure to have you. And we will catch you on your podcast, which comes out Wednesdays at 10, correct?
Yeah, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific. So, yeah, thank you so much. This was so much fun.
Thank you.
Likewise.
Thanks.
Have a great night.
All right, you too.
Bye. Thanks.
Bye.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Wow, that was so cool of them. I'm so happy they came on. That was great.
That was very nice of them to take that time to.
That was great. They really are my favorite podcast. And you know what's so weird about listening to them? Oh my gosh, I choke. I've been on their show twice and I choke up so bad because when I hear them talking, it's like I feel like I'm listening to their show. You know what I mean? Because I always listen to it. And so then I always forget, Amelia, you have to interact.
Well, they have a very easy flow with each other.
Yeah,
they've been doing
for
this
sure.
together for a long time.
Yeah. So thank you so much to all of them.
To Rob, Russ, and Drea.
Yes, that was awesome. So thank you. Okay, Beth, down to business. So next, I say we should do 5-star reviews.
I agree.
All right, let's go. We got 2 this week.
Awesome.
Yeah. The first one from Let Me Focus. Awesome Show Girls - from a gal F ... It won't let me read the rest of the title. I can't get it on iTunes.